Hello, and welcome to ELC 101-551. I want to go over how to get exactly to the course and just give you an overview of the course. So when you log on initially to Del Tech Community College and you go to My DTC, this screen comes up. So you have a menu on this top, and then your name's over here. So when you click on courses, you'll get this home page. And generally it'll be the semester that you're in, and all the courses will be listed here that you have. So this is the course we're going to be discussing, ELC 101-551. It's Introduction to Instrumentation. So when I click on that, you'll get this overview here. Okay, actually get this overview. And this is the main page. Okay, so this gives you, again, if you want to get back to the main source of all your other courses, you click on this. And then this is the course we're talking about right now. There's the content, the activities, the tools, grades, admin, and D2L Hub. On this main page, you'll have all the announcements. So as you can see here, this shows you how to connect to ELC on Tuesday evening Zoom class. This is a recurring meeting, so it's going to be there for every 16 weeks, 15 weeks, but 16 including the spring break. This is also a listing of how to connect to my student hours and tutoring as well. So this is all listed here. So if you need to speak with me. And then over here will be a calendar of any upcoming events as they get posted, and then updates when there are any updates to ELC. So let's go to the content. I want to show you the overview here. This is the actual overview of the book. So this is ELC 101, so it's going to provide you with instrumentation fundamentals, and this will also help you look at measurements. So we're going to be covering flow, pressure, temperature, level, and any temperature as well, any analytical instruments as well. Okay, now this is the new book. It's the second edition. It's available in the bookstore, so please get it. You will need it. Okay, so I'll show you how this goes again. Now, there's also two views for this. There's the Pulse view, which is on your, it's a really nice little module view that it's on your phone. You can get it, or your little iPads, okay? And then this is the regular view. I like this view because it shows you everything. And again, if there's anything that's there but it's not posted yet, so that's a nice view. I want to also go to the view as the student, okay? So I'm going to switch this over here. This is what you would see. Let's go to that next, okay? So I want to just show you everything. So again, that's the overview, this button here, overview, okay? Now I want to just show you the Instructor Information and Communication Plan. So I'm Donna Hummel, and the instructor for I'm a CPO instructor. I also have been teaching this class for the last year, and I'm going to be continuing to teach it. This is the Zoom link again to get to the meetings that we'll be talking 6 to 10. This is hybrid, so we will have some in class or on campus labs, okay? And the first class we're just going to review everything, the schedule, and we will have a teaching lesson, and then I'll set you up for the next week and how we're going to meet lab-wise. Okay. Again, the best way to contact me is through email, and when I'm on campus, I'm usually in the classroom or in my office, and so I do try to get with you within 24 hours, okay? And I do, again, communicate through email the best. If any of you have my cell phone, you can use that as well. Okay, this is the syllabus and the schedule for the class. So if you click on this, you'll get to the syllabus right away. It goes right to the link. Okay, so that's what it's downloading live. And you'll be able to see the course in here. And it lays out exactly what you'll be covering. Okay, so again, we're going to be covering all these different concepts. And you're going to learn a lot about process control. And then we're going to be talking about sensors and transmitters and transducers as well. So we'll go through all of that. The class actually is broken down again with the 90 to 100 for the A, 80 to 89 is your B, 70 to 79 is your C, and 0 to 70 or 69 is your F. Okay. I don't have a breakdown right here of the grades. It will be in our first lesson, and it'll be pretty straightforward. So that's not very difficult. We'll talk about that on our first meeting. And I'll give you an indication here of the schedule that we're going to be covering. So I have this posted. You can download it. It's a PDF, and I'm just going through the weeks, and these are the days that we meet on Tuesdays. And then you'll see here the different areas that we're covering. And initially, this is a temporary schedule for the lab, and it shouldn't be difficult to meet this schedule. But it is subject to change. I just want to make sure you understand that, especially with our circumstances as we are. I'm going to go back to the table of contents again. Now I did want to show you the Pulse app view, so I'm going to turn that on. You'll see how everything's listed in that particular modular style. Okay, so we just covered the instructor information. See, now here you don't see that overview that I had given you of the book, so you have to go to that view. It's kind of really bizarre, actually. And then again, meet your instructor, the syllabus, which we just covered. Okay, now I want to go over this module 0. This is basically a lot of information here. So it's showing you that, again, classic content, because there's some other areas that we cannot see that are deeper, but we'll get to that. So here is the course orientation video. I'm also posting it on this main page. I'm not going to go there just yet. But again, this is where you'll see it also. Okay, and then this is access to the syllabus. And then academic integrity, Zoom class etiquette, some COVID health information, 5 tips to stay healthy, and then here's a great list of student support. So you have virtual support here, okay, testing center, minimum technology requirements to get access, and then bookstore information, okay, that you can get. Let me just get rid of that, sorry about that. And then useful links for you as well, okay. There's tutorials for using D2L. Tinkercad, we're going to learn about this, and this is understanding a little bit about electronics. It's not critical in this group class, but I want to make sure you have a good foundation on it as well. Flash animations for electricity, and then another system here, Multisim, which is another electrical way to do some breadboard and things like that. Okay, and then our learning course material. So the learning is the learning course material is broken down exactly as it showed on the paragraph. In the PDF of the schedule. Okay, so each week, pretty much the same. We'll have the presentations and any other videos to watch, and then a homework assignment. Okay, and then we'll have labs also. The labs will be a breakdown as well. So here you'll see this is the PDFs, the PowerPoints, any other lectures, and then your labs, and then homework assignments, and then if there's solutions to the homework assignments as well. Okay, and then it'll just indicate where the tests are. At this point, the tests will be all open book, so they will be a little bit difficult. So it's just, but it'll be good for you. I want to go back to the other view because I just like that a little bit better. Whoops, sorry, I hit the wrong one. Turn it off. Okay, so I just want to show you that a little bit. It's going there, taking a little bit of time. Okay, so I want to go through here again, this learning material. I like this, I don't know, it's just a little easier for me. I've been doing this longer in this version than on the new PulseApp version, but I just want to make sure that you're able to see it. I may have to put these I may have to put these PowerPoints and all into a module so that you can see them in the PulseApp, because it's very strange the way the PulseApp works. Anyway, I want to come down to the back. So we have all the different areas again, like I showed you. Each of the weeks are the different topics that they match directly to that PDF of the schedule. Now I have a final project. We're not going to have a final exam. You're going to have test 4, okay, in the last week, and each of the tests will just be the first couple of chapters, okay, like 1, 2, 3 for the first chapter, and test, and then 2, 3, and you'll see that on there on the schedule. But your final project is it's a project, a really good project. I'm going to actually go to the scene here and have you see this again. So the final project is basically accumulation of everything that we've learned, okay, and we're going to use, I work in Simtronics as one of the labs, and if you are in the CPO program, you'll have seen Simtronics. We're going to do an overview, and what you'll end up doing is it's going to tie everything together, and it's a really neat project, so I know you'll like it, and we'll talk about it as we're going along throughout the semester. But it'll encompass 4 different control loops, okay, and then you're going to pick out an instrument to measure each of them. So you're going to have flow, pressure, temperature, level, and then you're going to set up how you would connect that, how you're going to range it, the range for it, and then also you'll also be putting together the loops, and you'll tell me what types of control loops they are. They'll all be like closed loops, but will they be reverse acting, direct acting, and so on. But we'll get into that as we move along. But I think it's a really nice accumulation project. Okay, so again, we'll get back to the overview. So please get this book. You need it for your class. And I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to talk to you about. So I'm really excited to see you, and be looking forward to meeting with you on Tuesday. Please come. Again, we'll go to this. Come to the Zoom meeting and be there and ready to go. All right, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you